the Director of Marketing at Boreal Woodward, and Kelsey Wasilewski? All right, okay, I got it. There we go. Resort Marketing Manager from Northstar, California. But first, we're going to give our presenting sponsors a shout out, and that's Kelly Brothers Painting and Tahoe Forest Healthcare System. The latte sponsors are the Town of Truckee, PT Revolution, Schaefer's Mill Golf and Ski, and Lake Club, Moonshine Inc., Tahoe Truckee Media, Truckee Tahoe Unified School District, Sierra Sun 101.5, Truckee Tahoe Radio, Porter Simon Law Offices, and Auerbach Engineering. The Cappuccino sponsors are Tahoe Truckee Community Foundation, Goldring Travel, Boreal Mountain Resort and Woodward Tahoe, East River PR Public Relations and Marketing, JKAE, Tykert and Trout Creek Outfitters. The Espresso sponsors are Mountain Hardware and Sports, Mount Lincoln Construction, Tahoe Dave's, Peak Digital Studio, Dixon Realty, LP Insurance Services, Contractors Association of Truckee Tahoe, Martis Valley Mobile Notary, the Lift Co-work Conference and Wellness Center. Okay, and thank you to the AV team from Tahoe Truckee Media and to the Town of Truckee for giving us the council chambers. Without further ado, now you all get to introduce yourself. Let's start here with Mark.
Good morning, Mark Blatt from American Financial Services. Thank you. Dale Chamberlain, Tahoe Forest Hospital Board, and the Palisades Tahoe Adult Ski School.
And college friend of my father's, which is pretty cool. All right, let's go here, Ella.
Fellow focus as well. John Fagan.
An esteemed mentor of mine. Let's jump up front here before we forget you guys.
Mike Rogers, French Library. Bill Kenny, Tahoe Truckee Brokers.
Let's go here with, yeah.
All right, Meghan, Litchfield, Sugar Bowl.
Rob McCLendon, Tahoe Donner. Ohran, Boreal, Woodward.
All right, let's go back here. Kelly, you want to go ahead? Right, jump over. Let's work our way around the back.
Sponsorship for next year.
All right, and I'll say it every single week too.
Single time.
Alfred Knotts. Back row, Chris Parker.
All right, did we forget anybody? All right. We have first, I believe, if the order is correct on my paper, Amy Ohran, the president and COO of Palisades Tahoe. Welcome, Amy.
Clicking with this. Yes. Yours was too big. I had to. It just has okay. So you'll be able to see the slides on here, but they only see that. Okay.
All right, good morning. We're going to start this off with an awkward tech transition, as most presentations begin with. So thanks for the tee-up, Tricia. Thanks for the introduction, and good morning. It's really great to see everybody here at Good Morning Truckee. Amy Ohran, and really excited to be here and see so many familiar faces and to see the ski community around this table and around this room. And I would just start with, I think this is my 14th opportunity to be here at Good Morning Truckee, and I just finished my first year joining the team at Palisades Tahoe, and I stand here just in a place of honor to represent the resort and to be a part of this community, and really excited to welcome winter to the party finally. We're all comparing notes over here about run time for snowmaking and just what we're seeing in the forecast, but obviously we've all been waiting eagerly for winter to arrive. It was a beautiful fall, but we're ready to get the party started. So great to see winter here today. So we thought we would kick off with just a little bit of a sneak peek into some creative work that we've been working on over the last year that really encapsulates really the love for our sport and the love for our mountains and our resort. So you're getting a little bit of a sneak peek, and this clicker's falling apart, so hopefully we'll get this to go.
Love can make you do some pretty
audio?
crazy things, like download 5 different.
Can we try again? We're going to continue the awkward tech introduction. Corner the market on this one. We can move on if not. Okay.
I don't know why it wouldn't let me check.
Okay, so I want you to imagine.
Love can make you do some pretty crazy things, like download 5 different apps to monitor the weather and drive all night. Then a little bit more, just to stand in line. Love makes you do things you never thought you'd do, like convincing you to hike for hours until your legs burn, just to burn some more. Love doesn't care about what you had in store for the day. When you're waking up before the sun to catch first tracks, love distracts you, and it sidetracks you, but it always has you coming back. Winter, spring, summer, fall. Like I said, love can make you do some pretty crazy things. And you know what? That's okay. You're not here because you like it.
And there's one more. It cut off right at the best moment, which is you're here because you love it. And I share this today because this is what we're sitting with as we start to kick off the season. The beautiful narration is our own Sherry McConkey, if you didn't pick out that voice, and just really appreciate the partnership. And this is the first of 8 content pieces that are really going to showcase all of our 8 peaks that we're celebrating as we move into our 76th year. This image behind is another part of the creative that we're excited to bring to life. I think it really shows the energy that comes to life at Palisades Tahoe. We're focused on a lot of programming this year. I mentioned last year was our 75th anniversary, and we kicked off the season with an event that I'm really happy to see Tony in the room, but we kicked off an event with an art installation in our village called Forge, and our parent company Altera feels really strongly about investing in art in our places. And we installed a tribute to the people that have shaped Palisades Tahoe and shaped the community, both athletes and leaders, and some of the heart of the valley that have brought the resort to life over 75 years. This is a new tradition that we'll be kicking this year off as well. In addition to the art sculpture, there is a wall, and we add names each year. And so we're excited to continue to honor those and for this to be a core of a tradition at Palisades Tahoe. Another new tradition that has quickly become a crowd favorite is the KT Bass Bar. This is something that we added last year with animation, bringing live DJs to the base of KT. In the KT Plaza, we're basically doubling the programming this year to have 53 free concerts that kind of bring Opry to life in a really incredible setting at the base of Palisades Tahoe. Another just quick couple of signature events to mention to the crowd. We are returning our Tahoe Live concert series. This is where world-class music just really comes to life in the mountains, and this will be mid-December. We did add a third day this year, so that's December 12th through 14th. We are returning this year the Toyota U.S. Freestyle Championships. This is where the nation's top mogul athletes compete for national titles. And one thing that's just worth mentioning this year is we'll have a pretty good showing of Olympic talent. That will be here at that event, and really just kind of fun, high energy event that is emblematic of our sport. A lot of people have asked me, is this rumor true? Is the Rolf's Bonsai coming back? And we are bringing back thank you. I see you'll be in the lineup. We are really excited to bring back the Rolf's Bonsai after a 10-year hiatus. This is a legendary head-to-head big mountain race in partnership with our own Darren Rolfs. So this is in April. So looking forward to seeing you all there. And then talk a little bit about what to expect on the mountain this year, just starting with we can't wait to turn on our snowmaking system because we've made really substantial upgrades to our system this year. And our approach really has been increasing our capacity, increasing our distribution, but doing it in a way that uses less resource. And so we've done a lot of upgrade to increase capacity with low E fan guns. We put 8 in over at Alpine. I believe we get to turn them on tonight, fingers crossed. And in addition, we really invested in we continue to invest in our grooming fleet. One thing that is new this year, we have partnered with Piston Bully to bring online, the first in California, a diesel electric snowcat. It's basically 16% more thrust and power and uses about 20% less fuel. So really excited to be bringing this new technology online and investing in our fleet in this way. In addition, we are also entering our second year using 100% renewable diesel for our mountain operations. And this is something we tried last year. We did 100% last year. Really great impacts. It's a significant reduction in emissions, about 60 to 70%. And difficult to come by, and really proud of the team for persevering and finding a source to bring this online for our second year. Another thing on the mountain I think is just worth sharing with you all. Our partnership with bringing athletes to a big stage. We have launched this year what we're calling the Pursuit Team. And this is a big partnership with some of our athletes in supporting those who are just about to go pro. And we had a kickoff this week with our pro team and with our youth team, and really in the spirit of mentorship and leadership in the athlete space. This is new to Palisades Tahoe and something we're really excited about. Also in the athlete space, we've brought on some talent in our teams program with a new Alpine director, Magnus Andersson, who's a former U.S. and Swedish World Cup coach, leading athlete development and really focus on our long-term growth and elevating world-class training environments. So really excited to welcome Magnus. A couple other things. I'll move through the next few kind of quickly. Always curiosity into what to expect with our arrivals and transportation strategy, and we will continue this year. This is our third year of some successful parking strategies that we implemented a couple of years ago. We'll continue our parking reservations. This will be 48 days this season. And we have an addition this year that we're excited to share in that we're expanding the availability of free reservations by adding a carpool reservation. So if you have 4 or more people per car, you get a free long lead time advanced reservation. So when reservations are live, you can book a free carpool reservation for any date in the season. This will have a validation point, and in addition to it being free, we're actually going to incentivize it with a $20 voucher for I'm getting the time signal, $20 voucher to carpool for free parking. Last thing I just want to share with this community, we announced in July, I had a lot of inquiry for an update on the village-specific plan. We announced in July that we had reached alignment and agreement with some of the opposition to our village development. And we are really excited to be in a position to move Palisades Tahoe forward after over a decade long legal challenge to our development. And we're excited to have clarity into how we are moving into the future, and wanted to share with this group specifically the opportunity to engage with the process over the next couple of months. We'll be kicking off December 1st with basically a community presentation and meeting. The Placer County released a press release yesterday that has some dates with opportunities to engage, December 1st being the first, followed by a community meeting on December 8th, where we'll be sharing details of the plan. And as far as the process moving forward, we anticipate that we will be going through the community process culminating in Board of Supervisors meeting sometime in the first half of 2026, and look to begin our construction as early as spring of 2027. So would love to see everyone participate in the upcoming community meetings where we can share information about what is next. And lastly, I told my boss last night, Ron Cohen, I think a lot of you know Ron, used to be here at Palisades Tahoe, that our planned opening day is in reach, and we're on our tippy toes reaching to that opening day. So we'll be watching the storms very closely over here in the next few days, and hopefully have some good news to share soon. So thanks for the time to share with you today.
Thank you, Amy. We're going to hold all our questions to the end to be fair to all the speakers. So up next we have Meghan Litchfield, who is the Chief Marketing Officer at Sugar Bowl, and we're going to do a slide switch. All right, welcome, Meghan.
Thank you. Great.
Perfect. And do I just click through?
Yep.
Okay. Good morning, everyone. Thank you for having me here. I'm really excited to be here. So my name is Meghan Litchfield. I'm Chief Marketing Officer up at Sugar Bowl. And what I'm here to talk about today is actually a little bit about our vision at Sugar Bowl and how we're going to deliver on this vision. And our vision is really about ensuring that we keep the spirit of Sugar Bowl alive. Into the mic, thank you. I like to walk, so I appreciate that. Ensuring we keep the vision of Sugar Bowl alive now and forever. And we're doing a lot of things to make sure that we can do this. So we talk about it in the words of revitalization.
Sugar Bowl has this incredible magical history of this snowbound village and a sense of adventure and joy and community and really pure skiers and snow, just really a beautiful history. And we want to preserve that history and keep that spirit. At the same time, we need to modernize. We want to be current. We want to elevate the experience for all of our guests who come join us. And recently, we raised $100 million from our community in about 18 months. And we are using that money to do just this. And it's really about revitalization while keeping the spirit alive. And today I'm going to talk about kind of how we structured these projects. So we looked at what we really needed to do, and we've done it. We looked at kind of what we wanted to do, and we've done that as well. And now we're looking to the future of what we really have to do moving forward. So starting with what we needed to do. So we've done a whole revitalization of our village lodge. And the place that we started was actually in the kitchen. So we've made our kitchen double the size of what it was before and really elevated our dining experience. It will be rooted in a new restaurant called Yarrow. We brought in 2 culinary advisors, Tracy Jardine, who ran a very successful restaurant in San Francisco for 20 years called Jardinier. She was like on Iron Chef, just a real trailblazer as a woman chef, as well as Clay Reynolds, who is our head beverage director, to guide us through this journey. And Yarrow will be a destination at the Village Lodge. You can take the gondola there in the evenings to go have a meal. And it's really around fresh seasonal ingredients, but it's also approachable, fun, vibrant, casual, all the things that you would expect from a place like Sugar Bowl. We also wanted to solve the actual kind of delivery of the food. So we've expanded our terrace. The terrace is done. You can go see it today. It's absolutely amazing. Fire pits, sitting outside, indoor-outdoor experience. And all you have to do is go to your table, click a QR code and order, and they deliver it right to you. So really fresh meals, no wandering around in your ski boots, waiting in line to get a drink, leaving your friends and family. It all comes right to you, and then you can get back out on the mountain. And you can get dishes from Yarrow or more casual dishes like soups and rice bowls delivered right to you. In addition to what we've done on the deck, this all is opening in early December, we've created a private space called the Stammtisch, which is an Austrian word for gathering. So there's an indoor space that you can have a gathering, like a corporate event or a party, as well as an outdoor space that is part of our deck, but also a separate meeting space for people to gather and get together. We also rejuvenated our Rathskeller. Many of you probably know the beloved Rathskeller, which we've made into a really, really beautiful space. We exposed all of the beams down there, replaced it with a custom carpet. This is where you'll go to lounge around, to work, take a call, drink some coffee. This is a wonderful, wonderful space that we're really, really excited about, with a pretty unique design and some flairful features that keep the character of Sugar Bowl, so it feels really, really unique to us. And we've also added a new locker room. So steps from Disney Lift, right next to the Rathskeller, is a locker room. So beautiful locker room to store your things, heated boot heaters, and this will also help create our sense of community. People can actually leave their stuff in a nice space. In addition, we also have rejuvenated our sport house. So this is the space, it's our athlete place where they train. It's for our hotel guests and our villagers to really work out. There's actually gonna be midweek yoga and massage there, open to the public. It's become a really, really beautiful space. And again, all in this kind of unique spirit of Sugar Bowl. This is not a cookie cutter, kind of gym that you would see. We are very thoughtful in all of the things that we select to make it feel really, really special and unique. And this is really the rejuvenation of our Village Lodge area. And one thing I'd also like to talk about is we're really excited that we have gotten to a 0 landfill in our Village Lodge. Everything there is reusable, no takeaway, no throwaway waste. And our goal is to get there as a resort by the end of next season, all over the resort. Oh, let me go back to that slide. Sorry, this one is really hard to see, but we also did all the things that ski resorts do. We paved our roads to make it easier to get in and out. We removed some buildings. This picture is from, when you get off Disney, you turn right. There are all sorts of fun structures to play on. So we removed those. We removed some buildings. So we just have more expanded open terrain for our guests. And we also managed to just clean up the whole resort. We have new groomers, all of those things that you want to do as a resort. In addition, we have our beautiful Royal Gorge space. So we've renovated that building. We've refurbished some of our huts that everybody loves. We have a new Nordic ski team that we launched for ages 5 to 14. We have a classic-only trail, and we're also starting a Friday Night Lights program where you kind of ski through our adventurous forest and can put lanterns up. So that's going to be a really fun event over at Royal Gorge. So I want to talk about what we wanted to do, and we did. These would be sort of what you'd call the nice-to-haves on your list. One thing we're really proud about is building an employee palace. And we call this a palace because it's supposed to feel that way. It's for our employees, the people we love who really run the resort, right? So Persian rugs, little puffs, espresso machines, just a real community place that they can meet, that is a beautiful space that they feel comfortable in and can build connections with each other. In addition to the palace, we also have built a music room, kind of along the same vibes, creating community where, teenagers and young kids can go play music, just kind of fun and playful. Another part of our resort, just in building connections. In addition, we've invested a lot in our terrain park. We want to be the #1 athlete zone in North America. So this is something we have invested a lot in. We did all our earthworks this summer, and we'll be seeing more and more from us. We also put it in the center of the resort so athletes can do fast laps and get up and down when they're training. But this felt like something that was really missing, and we want to be the destination for people to really train. Finally, what we have to continue. So one thing that's really important to us at Sugar Bowl is being stewards of our land. And we have a lot of land that we cover, over 1,600 acres. And this summer, we were able to create a 100% goal of defensible space. And this is something that we are continuously doing. We have a sustainability team who really focus on this full time to make sure that we're hitting the mark here. And then the other thing that we have to do next, which is in the works for next April, is upgrading our gondola. This will be the 4th version of our gondola at Sugar Bowl since we opened in 1939. And we are really excited about it because it's going to preserve that kind of spirit and love that we have at Sugar Bowl with our snowbound community and that sense of adventure. It's also going to be modernized and accessible to everybody and really kind of create this sense of arriving at the resort in an upgraded and more modern way. So this is scheduled to break ground April 5th, and we're really excited for this project too. And then finally, we will also be breaking ground next summer on our main lodge, formerly known as Judah Lodge. And the goal here is to create a beautiful arrivals experience for our guests. Historically, we found that there have been different things at Sugar Bowl, rentals are here and this is there and this is there. This is one drop off, one arrivals. You walk in, ski, rent, lift, everything is there for you. You come up this pathway. We're actually gonna create a deck off of the Sierra Vista Bar so you can watch beginners floating up and down their terrain. We wanna help grow the sport. And we believe that if we make it really easy and really fun and really approachable for beginners who can park, walk right up, get right on that lift, their parents are nearby, that we can help grow the sport. And we feel a responsibility to get more people into the sport and really grow it. And our promise in all of this is really around protecting the magic of Sugar Bowl while also modernizing it and making it relevant and current for today. And that is what our promise is. And that's what our vision is really revitalization. Taking that spirit and just making it a little more modern and a little more current and more comfortable and more elevated for everybody. And so we can enjoy it for years to come. And I do want to give a shout out to Chris Parker back there, who has been leading, my teammate, who has been leading all of these projects. And I'm not sure, I don't know if John is here, but we couldn't do it without our team at Sugar Bowl. We have a small but mighty team, and it's a really, really exciting place to be right now. And then I'm going to close on what's happening next. We were all sharing notes on opening day. So we are targeting the day after Thanksgiving. We're doing $39 lift tickets. First 39 people get a limited edition beanie. It's going to be a huge party. We hope you guys all join us for the weekend. We'll have bands all day, helmet decorating, espresso shots in the morning, all sorts of things. So we're really excited to kick off the new season, and we hope to welcome you all there. Thank you.
Thank you, Megan. And up next, we have Rob McCLendon, who is the Tahoe Donner Ski Area Manager. Welcome, Rob. Thank you.
What's that? The arrow. That one. There you go. It's up now. Good morning. My name is Rob McCLendon. I'm the Assistant Director of Winter Operations at Tahoe Donner Downhill Ski Area and Tahoe Donner. We got a lot of great news going on today. It's just been crazy up there. But the first thing I want to start off with is Tahoe Donner Cross Country. It's one of the largest cross country centers in the United States with 100K plus. And just show of hands, how many people live in Tahoe Donner? We got, good, about 10 of you guys in here. We did a great project this summer. We were able to finish it, which is the Coyote Crossing. It's not for the coyotes to cross the river, but it was a great project. It's for our groomers to go over Year Valley, the river that's in there, and the stream, and it actually is going to have a summer walkway that gets around that area. So if you've been in that location, it's going to be a great thing. We've revitalized that whole area. It looks beautiful out there. There's a nice decking area. It'll be a perfect place to go bird watching in the summertime. But it has been 40 years for Truckee, or for Tahoe Donner Cross Country, and we plan on opening on November 28th, conditions permitting, of course. We do have a snowmaking system up there that we've had in place for the last 4 years. But some special events that we have up there is the snowshoe tours on the 31st. It's a great little tour that gets you up right where our fireworks show is from the downhill ski lodge. We also have the Iditarod. It's on one of my favorites. I finally got a 7-month-old puppy that will be contributing to that, but it's a great little event. And then you have your cross-country race on March 23rd, the Slop It race. And then we also have our member ski freeze. So come out and visit us on those days, January 23rd, February 9th. And we're doing it on the 40th day, which is on a Monday, which is awesome that we're going to be doing that. We're also going to be offering packages for our 40th anniversary at $40 every Monday on the first Monday of every month, starting in December through April. So come out and learn how to classic ski or cross-country ski or skate ski. It's just a great sport to get out there. So the big one is downhill ski. This has been a project of mine since I think I took over in 2008 at the Tahoe Donner Downhill Ski Area. And I don't know if anybody's been up there. It's a pretty spectacular building. It's about 24,000 square feet. We are on budget and on time to open that facility on December 19th. This building is incredible. It's one of the most modern, beautiful facilities, and also just the building that can actually drive young kids through and get them up to the ski area pretty quickly. We are known as the best place to begin, so bring your kids up to join us. We also have Ski with Santa, December 25th. I'm known as Santa sometimes, so don't tell the kids. We also have our New Year's Light Parade, which is a fireworks show on the 31st. We have a glow stick carnival and parade on February 21st, and we also have our member ski free days that match the cross country area. We're really excited to debut this new ski lodge. It's amazing. Just to kind of go along with what we've been doing, we did this in 18 months. It's pretty spectacular that we're able to pull this off. With a complicated site, we're super excited to deliver this to the community of Tahoe Donner and their members and guests. We're allowing easier access to the lifts. The dining is just spectacular with a new bar area that links right out to the patio with fire tables. An updated ski deck lodge. So it's all brand new pavers. It's beautiful, beautiful furniture out there. We also have a new kid space, and if you have not seen this kid space, it's spectacular. We're going to be feeding the kids in their own designated area. They have their own cubbies. They have their own restrooms, so it's going to be first class. It also has an elevator, which our old building didn't have, so it's completely accessible for ADA people. Major restroom expansion, and we've grown our rentals quite a bit. Just to show some pictures of what this facility looks like. On the left here is the bar area. It looks exactly like the rendition. Like, it's actually fabulous. Our guest service area is beautiful. You can see that up in the top right-hand corner. You can see the beautiful Tahoe Downer sign. And the dining experience is going to be incredible. We're going to be offering pizza, the classic burgers, a specialty area where you can have burritos and all that kind of good stuff, and noodle area, and also soups and salads and so forth. So it's pretty amazing. Looking excited. There's some outdoor. This is the existing lodge right now with all the prep kitchen areas, the restrooms. It's a really elegant building, and we're ready to deliver it to the community here in Tahoe Downer. And we're super excited that we're going to be opening on December 19th. Also, we have snow play. It's a great facility. We have sledding and tubing, snow building, snowball throwing. It's a great little area to get those kiddos to just wear out some energy. There's no conveyor lift, so we make them walk back up the hill. So it's a great little thing. We plan on opening that December 19th. Also, we do have snowmaking there. I just want to remind you about our Tahoe Downer lodge options for dining. The lodge restaurant is open Wednesday through Sunday, 5 to 8:30. It's a beautiful bistro kind of style. And then we also have Pizza on the Hill. It's open Friday through Tuesday, 4 to 8. And then Alder Creek Cafe will be opening hopefully on the 28th of November, and we'll be operating 8:30 to 5 with some great new dining. We have a new chef there. And then, of course, the Downhill Ski Bar and Grill will be open 8:30 to 5, and we'll have a new opry up there. So we're super excited, and thank you for having me at Good Morning Truckee. Thanks.
And Tucker Norred, the Director of Marketing at Boreal and Woodward. Slide to flip.
Just gonna put the sponsors back up.
Yes, that's
Go ahead, you can.
All right. Well, thank you guys so much for having me, the chamber, all my friends here at this table. You guys are doing some incredible work, and just like everybody else, we're doing the same dance, waiting for the snow to come. We did get some snow in the last storm here, which is really great to see, about 7 inches up on the summit. And we're excited about our projected opening date, which is going to be the 21st, this Friday, hopefully. And with that, we're going to kick off the season with a Play Forever Friday. And so we have Fridays throughout the year, one per month. Those are $35 lift tickets for everybody, and $5 of each of those actually goes back to local nonprofits as well. And so last year, through this effort, we raised $105,000 for local nonprofits. Throughout all the years of this program, over $400,000. And thank you to our partners at TTCF for helping us distribute those funds to some of our key partners like the High Fives Foundation, the Truckee Humane Society, and more. We are excited to celebrate 61 years at Boreal, and with that, everybody knows you learned to ski at Boreal. I think a lot of people in this room probably have as well, and with that, we've got our Take 3 Ride Free program back once again. And we're coming off of a win at the National Ski Areas Association, where we actually brought home the Conversion Cup, the biggest award that they give out for creating lifelong lovers of skiing and snowboarding. So really excited to continue to share that program. That's a 3-pack of lift tickets, lessons, and rentals, and you get a free season pass to snowboard or ski with us the rest of the year as well. And then we are just excited to continue the role that we have here. So not only do people learn to ski and snowboard at Boreal, we focus on terrain parks, and we're going to have a big focus this year once again. We've got Peace Park coming back once again, where you can go out, snowboard around with the Party in the Peace Park on January 31st, and that will be in partnership with local Olympian Danny Davis, and we're going to continue that push with terrain parks across the hill throughout the year. And we've got some other really great events that we're really excited about. We're going to celebrate International Women's Day once again, so make sure you put that one on your calendar to come out and ski with all the gals on the hill. We are going to continue on with operating Woodward 7 days a week throughout the winter. So if you guys have some kids that want to get out some energy after they're done at Tahoe Donner throwing snowballs at each other, we can head inside. And it's great for some of those weather days. We do have something for everybody at Woodward. And so with that, we've got our classes and clinics where you can go in with your 1 to 2 year old, bounce with them on the trampoline. We have a micro membership available for them as well, where you can come in and out of the facility as much as you want, and that's currently only $49 a month for that micro membership. We also have things to get you training back onto the hill, things like that as well. So if you want to learn your first backflip, or you want to do some training into the foam pit, we have all that available. It's a 33,000 square foot facility, trampolines into foam pits, and it's a lot of fun because on years like this, where it's an Olympic year, you'll see a lot of Olympians training in the facility as well. And then right around the corner, we're excited for Soda Springs, our sister resort, and it's got some of the longest lanes of tubing in Tahoe. And we've got the family pass over there, which is one pass for the whole family. That's 2 adults, 2 child passes, and that's only $6.99 for the entire year. That gets you access to skiing, snowboarding, and then the tubing as well. And if you guys haven't been to Soda Springs, there's a really great offering over there for the really little ones. We've got Planet Kids, where you get a mountain adventure ticket or on that family pass, and you can go in, and it's built for those kind of 7 and under, which is really great space, where we've got a tubing carousel. It pulls them in a circle. We've got 2 magic carpets over there, and you can go skiing and snowboarding included in that mountain adventure ticket as well. So you can be tubing with the kids, and then they're like, I want to try skis. And they throw on some skis, and they're like, the boots aren't really my favorite, right? And so they'll switch over and they'll snowboard. We've got the Burton handlebar snowboards and more over there. So really excited to kick off the season here. Our scheduled opening date for Soda Springs is the 28th, and everybody in this room, just keep doing your snow dances. We're excited to continue to push towards our opening days. Thank you.
Thank you, Tucker. And up next, Kelsey Wasilewski from Northstar. Welcome.
We'll just go through everybody else's.
Just a refresher of what we've already discussed. Well, as you're doing that, good morning, everyone. So great to see you all here. So great to see some snow on the ground. I know we're all excited about that. I am Kelsey Wasilewski, Marketing Manager at Northstar, California, and really excited to share with you some of the updates that we have coming up for this season. So right now, as all our colleagues have been discussing, we are targeting November 21st, this Friday, so continuing to keep an eye on things, weather permitting. Our snowmakers are chomping at the bit to do what they do best, and so we are going to do what we can to make that and, keep you updated. But for this year, we are continuing with our parking reservation program. That has been really great with helping reduce some of the ingress and egress out in and out of the village. We are requiring, again, reservations for Village View on weekends and peak holidays. Beginning December 13th, we will also have free parking with carpool reservations for cars with 4 or more occupants. And our Castle Peak parking is free as always. We are also working with our county partners. We've been working on reducing that congestion at the traffic light over there, so continuing to improve that flow in and out of the resort on those busy days. New for this year, we are thrilled to be rolling out the Epic Friend tickets. So if anyone has had a pass before, had buddy tickets, it's required a bit of an advanced math degree to figure out kind of how the discounts work. So we are simplifying it. And excited to share that pass holders now get 50% off lift tickets to give to friends. So with each pass, you get 6 50% off lift tickets that you can share and bring your friends in on the fun. And then the cool part is whatever they pay towards that ticket, they can apply towards the pass for next year. So it's used as a credit. So really great way to get some new folks into the sport and share that love with your friends. We are also, in our commitment to zero work, we are very excited about a new dishwasher project that we have added at the lodge at Big Springs for this year. So this has been a pretty big project. Our team has been working throughout the year to install this new system that will use fully reusable, durable tableware. So continuing to drive on that goal of reducing our waste, and we anticipate that this will result in a reduction of 5 to 6 tons of waste throughout the season. So really great to see the continued improvements there as we work towards that commitment to zero goal. One of the things I'm really excited to talk about this year, Northstar is rolling out our new creative platform, which is Traditions Elevated. One of the things that we hear time and time again from our guests, from our employees, is that the traditions are what makes Northstar so special and keeps them coming back. And so really leaning into that and continuing to elevate the traditions that we have. If you have not been to Toast, highly recommend. It's one of our most unique traditions. Our champagne toast on the summit of the mountain happens 5 days a week. So we are excited to be bringing that back starting in December. And new for this year, we are rolling out a new s'mores experience. So we have a brand new cart that will be roaming throughout the village every day with free s'mores available at 4:00 p.m. So this will feature a rotating selection of gourmet s'mores that you can stop and enjoy for a sweet treat on your way off the hill. So to find it, just keep an eye out for the golden umbrella and you will see that in our village. For this year, we are excited to welcome back some great programs. So we have our winter music series kicking off. That will be every week. We have music Friday through Sunday in the village. So great way to spend après. We also have our Winter Wonders series that will be kicking off on December 19th. And that will be 17 days of straight music from December 19th through January 4th. So come hang out, grab a spot in the village, listen to some great tunes, and that will culminate with our New Year's Eve fireworks show, which will be December 31st with a great live band, photo booth, and fireworks around the ice rink. We are also excited to expand our Women in Powder program. So this is a series that we've been doing for a few years, aimed at creating community and bringing more women into the sport. We have had our Women's Weekend program for a few years, and this year we are expanding it to include Sunday sessions. So these are 3 one-day sessions that will lead up to a Women's Weekend on International Women's Day this year, first weekend of March. So you can come and participate in clinics. There are opera events to create opportunities to meet people in the community. There will be wellness moments, film screenings. So should be a really great weekend. Come out and get some new people on the hill. We will also have our Twilight Snowshoe Tours returning for this year and our signature Spring It On pond skim to end off the season in April. So I'm really excited to have everyone out this year and pray for snow. Thank you.
All right, thank you, Kelsey, and to all of our speakers. We now have some good time for questions. So, do we have questions from the audience? Yes, Mark.
I was wondering if the parking reservations will still be up until 1 p.m.
At what resort?
on Alpine and North.
Okay, parking reservation questions for Alpine and Northstar. Did you hear it?
The question was the
After 11.
sorry, after what? Northstar shift. After one. I believe ours is.
All right, other questions? There's got to be some other questions. Okay, well, I have one. Yes.
I remember
Where is Homewood? It's on the West Shore? I don't know, you know? Jessica, were they invited? They were not invited, so that's why they're not here. You can blame Jessica. Send all your complaints. Sorry, we just couldn't fit everybody in. Yes.
This is a question for Sugar Bowl. Is someone trying to ski on Matt Skeller have a place to put
Chris, do you want to take that?
Sure, yes. Absolutely.
Wait, yes? Okay, the answer is yes. Yes, you can take your backpacks. Okay, yes.
Food trends. Noodles.
Food trends.
About Sugar Bowl, I talked a little bit about our culinary advisor training. We have decided to remove most Coke products from our facility. We'll be doing more natural sodas. We will keep Diet Coke because it's very popular, but we will be moving away from that. We're also going to be fresh salads, ramen dishes. We're going to be doing more rice bowls. And we're really trying to get to a zero land status. I'll tell you, the clincher for us is actually bags that we're trying to solve for. So that's kind of what we're doing for food. For us.
Any other questions? All right, I have one that somebody that couldn't be here. How are the ski resorts managing housing their employees, and what are your ongoing concerns about that? Big one. Anybody want to take it? Head nods?
I'll jump in and
Yeah, Amy.
share investing in housing and community. After leasing,
Thanks. Anybody else want to take it up?
Well, I might need your. We bring in about 500 seasons. I believe we have that for a little. 200, thank you. So that's about help me with 35, 45%.
Yeah.
For ski. So we're really proud of our housing program right now, actually. So excited.
All right, excellent. I have a question. So has the immigration situation affected J1 visa applications for the resort employees? And how are you filling that void if it has, or are you anticipating that it will in the future?
Todd Honor, we've taken about 65 J1s, probably about half of our staff. We've seen a lot of visas still coming through, but Philly seems to be. But otherwise, we're looking pretty solid. We're seeing a lot more local staff than I've ever seen. We have 110 instructors on board.
All right.
I've reduced the ones that we bring about the same as
Wow. All right. Justin.
personally, I think it's just people want to be in Tahoe. And they're making it out in generation of community. That's their job. So that's what I'm seeing in Tahoe Donner, or just seeing applications.
Other questions? None. You guys got off easy this year. All right. Well, thank you for the presentations. Thank you for everything you do. We look forward to a good winter season. And now we're going to open it up to stump speeches. Stump speeches. Who has stump speeches? Yes.
Palisades. Is both.
Great. Is that at the transportation little center right there behind the gas station?
Yes.
Okay. All right, other stump speeches, yes.
So I just want. For schools.
Who else? Who else? Yes.
I do. Please let me know. I do give it. Also, it is wedding season. Anybody who is getting married, let them know I'm a wedding photographer.
Thank you. Buddy, anybody? Jessica?
I have a bunch of chamber ones. So I already gave my pitch for sponsors, but we have a mixer and a ribbon cutting guest house, which is downtown. So it's a really cool. I would love to see you all there. Then we have a joint mixer actually at Northstar at Wild Pine on December 3rd with Downtown Merchants Association, Truckee, Tahoe, and the lake. So NTCA, Tahoe City, Town Association, Tahoe Chamber. That will sell out. So that's free for the entire community, whether or not you're a chamber member, but I recommend spot. And then we will be doing a ribbon cutting grand opening party at the Tahoe Donner Ski Lodge. So keep your eyes open. I'm not going to give you the date for that yet because it's not confirmed. And then the Truckee right now is undergoing our fall business listening tour. So businesses 30-minute quick conversation unless but if you're talk to myself or yeah.
Thank you. I have one. I'm going to take off my chamber hat and put on my advisor to the board of the Sierra Buttes Trail Stewardship. I left a little placard on the table. If you have mountain biked in Downeyville or Mount Huff or Mills Peak or on Boca and Verdi Ridges, they do a ton of work. They're doing a big Connected Communities project trying to bring recreational tourism to a lot of the towns in the Lost Sierra, from whether it's Greenville or Quincy or Downeyville, they've already done very successfully. And so as the lumber industry has dried up, a lot of those areas have been impoverished, especially now that there's been fire issues. So if you would like to donate to the Sierra Buttes Trail Stewardship or just do a trail work day, you can scan this code. It is a great organization. All right. That is all we have, I believe, for stump speeches. So without further ado, we will go into the door prizes. And if you put in your business card or filled out a card.
And Palisades winner, I need their name and
Okay.
address and phone number. I need to get it to them.
Got it.
It's not here today.
All right, we will start with, I'm just going to do it randomly. Let's start with the Northstar Hang-Tune Magnetic Speaker. Northstar Hang-Tune Magnetic Speaker. That will go to Peter Sawyer. Peter Sawyer. All right. Put your speaker in your backpack. Play it loud. All right. We've got a Sugar Bowl package, which is a beanie and mask. We have two of those, or okay, so we'll do it twice. All right. Wait, three? Just two. All right. That will go to Meghan Gage. Meghan Gage. How about the return ticket to Good Morning Truckee, a ski tea towel, and a postcard will go to Meghan Litchfield. There you go. Thanks for presenting. Kathleen Egan doesn't win one of these, you know, things will be wrong. She wins every time you're here. Let's give another round of applause to Kathleen Egan and the Friends of the Truckee Library for everything that they did, made it happen. I was getting calls from Kathleen, I think 2 days before the ballot initiative, or the vote, so she was working very hard until the last minute, so thank you, Kathleen. All right, now if she wins, it's gonna look really bad, like I stacked this thing. Oh, you didn't? Okay, well, there you go. You can't win if you don't play. All right, Tahoe Donner, day tickets for downhill or cross-country center. That will go to, let's pick out a real business card, Paul Laudenschlager. All right, Paul. Let's do, how about the Northstar travel mug? Okay, again, this is from Northstar. This is a Perka travel mug, and that will go to Maria Kiss. Maria Kiss. All right, let's.
This one and Palisades.
Okay. That's the Sugar Bowl one. All right, one more Sugar Bowl hat and face mask, and that will go to Kelly Cutler. And last but not least, the Palisades package, which you have to imagine it. It's a hat, a cool one. A Yeti mug, also cool. A leather notebook, and they will get your address and they will mail it to you, or you can pick it up, and that will go to Melissa Sig. Melissa Sig, Moonshine Inc. All right. Thank you. I appreciate it. This was a great attendance. Thank you again to all our presenters. Let's give them a big round of applause. We're going to be skiing and snowboarding at their resorts. Thank you for all coming out. And do we have a December? We do not have a December Good Morning Truckee, so we will see you in January. Thanks for coming.